Hello.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Connie Weinhold, and welcome to our Momentum Team Call. This is a very exciting night. I'm super excited. Remember, we are working on this amazing ad campaign where we are forming a co-op to advertise together. And, you know, the key in every business is marketing. I know it's about sharing, it's about talking, but if we don't do any marketing, if we don't spread the word, nothing happens. We can have the best product, we can be very excited and we can have all the tools, everything in place. But if you're not properly marketing, sharing, things aren't going to happen. And with this ad campaign, this co-op we're forming, we have such an opportunity to be able to share the rich value that we have through professional help. But I don't want to just leave it at that, because we've been talking about that every single time. I remember Donna telling us about what it was like in her days. Okay, she's been in the business over 20 years. When they started using professional advertising, and it was radio at the time. So that was the influencer. And it happened so that her business actually exploded. And so I just, would love for you to hear from her exactly what happened, how it happened, and what you can expect. Because this will continue to, to keep you strong and focused to see what happens if you do the right thing at the right time. So I'm super excited, Donna, that you are on with us today. And everyone, Donna, she has been in the business for over 20 years. She is not just an ambassador, she's a presidential silver ambassador. And she created a very strong income with this company. So Donna, would you be so good and just share with us the nooks and crannies about marketing and what happened? What can we expect? And what do we need? Yeah, how do we need to be prepared to make this a success for us? Thank you so much for doing this today. Take it away, please.
My pleasure. Well, this was probably 27 years ago or so. And we actually formed a co-op, and we put an infomercial on Christian radio. It was very expensive, but very, very effective. And we had 10 people included in our co-op. As I said, this one was expensive. It was $300 a month each. But the leads were incredible. The first week we got 100 leads. A lot of us exploded our business through that medium. Advertising, good advertising is not cheap. But it took me from senior director to presidential director in less than a year. So is it worth it? Absolutely. We had people from all over the country, distributors from all different areas sharing in this. And you have to be ready to basically do your presentations however you're going to do them. Whether you're going to do them on Zoom, whether you're going to be sending links. We still had our Tuesday night meetings and our Saturday trainings. And so we had a lot of people, because it was, in the local area, the advertising, we had a lot of the people joining us at a Tuesday or a Saturday. So basically you just need to be prepared. You need to be prepared with product if you're going local. You need to be prepared with exactly what you're going to do with the lead when you get it. Again, whether that's getting them on a presentation online.
Whoops, Donna just froze. Okay, maybe, yeah. So one of the things she just said is to get a presentation online. Okay, Donna. You have to unmute yourself, please, so we can get you back.
Okay, I have no idea how that happened. I didn't touch anything.
That's
It
okay.
cycled itself. Anyway.
All right, you're
Okay,
back.
so,
We were
yeah,
just
that's
talking about presentations. Okay.
okay. Yeah, basically know exactly what you're going to do with the lead when you get them. That's kind of the basic thing. And, you know, Connie, I know you'll be helping them all with that. Again, send them a link, get them on, you know, there are the Tuesday presentations online. You can get them on. Make sure you have, you know, your customer questionnaire forms. And when you're first calling them, you know, find out a little bit about them. You know, I like to ask them, what prompted you to call this number? Now that's going to give you an idea of what they want. You know, whether if they've seen product and heard product results, or whether it was the business side of it. And then you're going to want to just kind of keep probing with more questions. You know, if they say, well, you know, the opportunity to earn a little bit of extra income. And then you might want to probe that. Okay, well, what, you know, Connie can help you with that if you want to go, you know, like what we call the lazy way. But
Lazy way, yeah.
Be personable, be interested in them. You know, make sure that they know that you're calling them back, not because you want something from them, but because you have something to give them. You have something beautiful to share with them. And just kind of remember that. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. Great. Wow. So Donna, did you actually have sort of what we call a script with the questions on there that you would use?
Wow, you know what? That is so long ago.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we did have a script. I couldn't tell you what it was right now. But yeah, and I think a script is an excellent idea if you can do it without sounding like you're reading it. You really have to, you don't want to sound like a telemarketer.
Yeah, now, well, what I'm thinking is that at least that we have some questions, not necessarily, you know, every word you say, but when we're asking people about their lives, that you might have a specific pertinent question that would get it to the point, you know? So that, yeah, because I'm just thinking, what if we have, you know, what if we have 100 people a week? I can't talk to all of them. You know, I know we have to, like, everybody has to, like, pitch in. So.
Well, remember, we had 10 distributors on that.
Okay.
And we cycled the leads. Not all of these were good leads.
Okay.
I mean, some of them were just curiosity seekers. It was Christian radio, so, you know, we did get, I think, a pretty good ethical base of people calling in. And it gave us a little more credibility than if it had been maybe on a secular station. But again, it's a pricey way to go, but it sure was effective for a lot of people, not just us, but there were people doing these infomercials because at the beginning, they were all pre-done. So we just got the infomercial and used it on the radio. Later on, we started doing our own. And it was basically what you would see at a Tuesday night meeting. You know, we did basically a Tuesday presentation on the radio. So they got the health, and then the health stories, and then the business and the business stories. So it'll depend, you know, on what medium you go with as well.
Well, about how long would these infomercials be?
I think they were a half an hour.
Wow. Yeah. Phenomenal.
Well, remember, it was a whole presentation.
Yes,
And
that's
you've heard
why
it
I'm asking.
probably. Yeah.
And people had that much attention span. This is pretty cool to hear, a half hour. But you know what, Donna, when with these videos that are out there, where you like they keep giving you, you know, tension and suspense and drama, and they make you wait until also about half hour before they tell you, well, the product that will help you save your life, basically, you know,
Right.
you have to watch a long time till you get there. So it's really hasn't changed. Yeah. So, but this was radio, and today in video, they do the same thing, and it's long and people watch it. Okay, so that's very interesting. A half hour infomercial. My goodness, boy. Okay. Well, I think this is very exciting to hear. Basically you built your business. Okay, to sum that up, you said it helped you to go to senior director, master director, and presidential director doing the advertising.
Yeah,
Is that right?
in less than a year.
In
Right.
less than a year.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
And,
amazing.
you know, I kept the people that were on with me were, you know, we were all on the same team. You know, we kept it within our team.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing too. Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Obviously, I just got home.
Yeah, that's okay. So, okay, first of all, let me say thank you so much. And this is really keeps our excitement burning for what will happen. And I'd like to open it up. Does anybody have a burning question that you would like to ask Donna in regards to the ad campaign? Okay, looks like everybody is on mute. Okay, no burning question. So if you have a question for Donna, please unmute yourself. Okay. No burning questions, Donna.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Then
good. I hope that means I made it clear.
I think it was very clear. To me, it's very clear. I don't know if anybody else, if questions still come up, you know, we can, address you anyway. So I'm just going to finish it up. Let me go back to this view. So Donna, thank you so much for being available and sharing that important information with us about what can happen, that proper advertising or proper marketing, whatever we want to call it, will explode your business.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And be ready to work. Be ready to work hard.
Be ready to work hard. Great. Thank you so much. And
you're
I'm
welcome.
going back to gallery. All right, everybody, you heard it. And so let's do it together, because remember, a team, and our team momentum, that means we are going to create that momentum. I'm just going to say that's a prophetic for our team. Okay. Together, everyone achieves more. That's what team stands for. And we are an amazing team, momentum team. We have great leaders, and I can't wait to get more details to you about our amazing marketing campaign. Thank you for being on the call today. God bless you all. And I'll talk to you on the phone during the week. And thank you for being on. Thank you, Donna. Blessings to everyone.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.